Hello, beautiful souls. Today's pick a card reading uses the tarot, oracle cards, and runes to bring in messages from the Nordic gods and goddesses that you need to hear right now. This reading is timeless, so whenever you see it is when you were meant to see it. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. Timestamps for each pile are in the description, as well as all the decks I'm using in this video. I will start with pile number 1, and if you need more time to choose a pile, please pause the video until you're ready. Here we go. Okay, my pile number 1, you chose the Rune de Gaz. Put that up there so you can see it. De Gaz is the breakthrough rune. It's the sudden flash of insight, the aha moment. It corresponds with the lower chakras, the red, orange, yellow, security, confidence, creativity. It's about transformation and inspiration, gut feelings, and intuition. It's the breakthrough rune. Put that up there. We've got Uruz, another rune. And then we've got Rado, and the Well of the Weird. Well of Weird. All right. So, let's see. Uruz is the rune of strength. It's the aurochs, the bison, it's strength, vitality, good health, but it's kind of a wild or primal warrior kind of energy. But it's kind of like the ox or the bull. You know, they can be really peaceful and they can be out in the field just peaceful, eating whatever until provoked or threatened. And then they're very, very deadly. So it's kind of that kind of energy. Like you've got all the strength behind you, like wild, primal strength. And then you've got Rado. And Rado is the wheel. It's travel. It's a spiritual journey, kind of like astral travel. It's the rainbow bridge and the connection of the gods. And it's the wheel of time, the chariot card in the tarot. You know, it's that fast movement, that sudden change, that drive and focus and determination. So pair that with the strength and the sudden aha moment. It's kind of like you have this whole new vitality to you. We've got the Well of Weird, and that represents at the base of Yggdrasil, the world tree, is the Well of Weird. It's nourishes and strengthens the whole tree. It feeds the roots of the tree, and it feeds everything, therefore, in all the different realms. And it's kind of, its waters represent the magic of destiny. It's where the Norns are. It's Mirmir's well. It's where the past feeds the present, the future, and how, you know, the magic is that all of our actions, our free will, and our choices that we make are what determines our destiny. It's kind of like everything is connected and has an influence on everything else, kind of like that butterfly effect. So it's realizing the effect that you have on everything else in the world, how you can affect change in this world. And it's that sudden flash of understanding all that connectedness, how the gods and us are connected, how, you know, you've got the strength and vitality, and how, yes, you can be peaceful, but you can also stand up for your beliefs. And, you know, all of that is interconnected, and all of that is weaving your fate and bringing about your destiny. You know, your thoughts create this magic. Your beliefs create what you choose to do. So choose wisely, basically, is what they're telling you. Let's see here. Let's go with that. Yes, energy with Uruz and that strength and vitality. Very fitting. Anticipation, yes, with the Rado and the movement, the wheel. And rebirth, yes. Yes. That really goes very well. Energy says life force is flowing. Open yourself to receive the power from within. And yes, it is that life force that you have flowing. It's that Kundalini awakening. It's that vitality and that strength, that good health. And it's that primal life force that is within you. And then you have anticipation. Something wonderful is happening. Change is in the air. Open yourself to blessings on their way. And that anticipation goes really well with the Rado and that spiritual journeying, that connection to the gods and the Bifrost, the Rainbow Bridge, the chariot, that anticipation and movement and that quick change. You know that it's all going to change very quickly. And then you've got rebirth. No matter what happens, you can find new wings, rise from the past, accept the positive change that is coming. And again, it's seeing how your past has shaped your present and how the present and the past are shaping the future and how all of it is interconnected in this cyclical cycle and birth and rebirth and change and transformation, and tying all that in with this aha moment and this inspiration that you have, the sudden flash of insight, is all seeing all that interconnectedness and the cycles that you are going through, and the anticipation of that wheel turning is just beautiful. Beautiful. Let's see what else we get here. We've got Judgment. Beautiful. Knight of Cups. And the Six of Swords, yes. So again, it is. Judgment is, look at that, beautiful card. Hold it up there more. See, it's raising above it, and it's not judging yourself. It's knowing that everything that you've done and put out there is coming back to you, and how your energy is rising and how you're going with that flow more easily. And it's all about that wild, primal, instinctive energy that you have and going with that. And you've got the butterflies here for all that transformation too. Beautiful, beautiful energy. And then you've got the Knight of Cups. And the Knights are all about that fast movement, again, with the Rado and the movement and the anticipation. And Cups are all about the emotions and, letting your emotions guide you. See, there's like the Holy Grail, the cup, he's chasing it. And it's kind of that going within and seeing all of that and how your emotions influence your thoughts, your beliefs, and how they all shape your destiny and how all of it is interconnected. That anticipation and that fast movement is very much summed up in this card. Beautiful. And then you've got the Six of Swords, and swords are all that mental, that thoughts, beliefs, your dreams. And with this Well of the Weird and rebirth here, you've got all these swords, but you see she's rising above it, and she's, risen above all those negative thoughts and all that negative fears and doubts, and she's rising above all of that, and here in this beautiful sunlight, kind of like the sun riding on the swan. It's beautiful, beautiful energy, and it's saying that you're coming out of that fear and doubt that you were holding you back is no longer holding you back. You've overcome that, and now you're seeing how it's all connected and how now you're able to rise above all of that. All of this is rising above. If you look, they're all moving upwards. Everything is going upwards, and it's all that rising above it. And it's really coming out of all of this in such a beautiful, beautiful way. Um, let's see. Let's do one more empowerment card just to see what advice you need to know right now. Gentleness. Strength is gentle. True kindness has wings. Love and action endures. Yes, it's beautiful. And it is. Uruz is that wild primal strength, that warrior energy, but strength can be gentle as well. And love is really the action. And going with this Knight of Cups and the emotions, that loving action, that sums up the Knight of Cups. Love in action. And that's what endures. It's going from a place of love, a place of transformation, a place of that unity and connection in everything, and seeing all of that and relying on your strength and your warrior energy and shaping your own destiny the way that you want to shape it, knowing that you can choose how you want it to go. And this positive changes, both of these, something wonderful is happening and positive changes coming your way, blessings coming your way. It's all this beautiful blessings coming your way. And it's all going to start with that aha, that, sudden just flash. You're going to know, and it's going to give you that confidence, and you're going to suddenly see and understand all this transformation. And it's so beautiful. Let's see. Let's do one of these. We'll do a postcard from Spirit. Let's see what we get here. Let's go with love. Beautiful little hummingbird there. Dearest you, we bet you must be so exhausted some days, giving as much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good, can leave you feeling depleted, like an empty well. Interesting with the well. If it feels as if there's no more water for you, the good news is we have a plan. Today, go take a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself flowers, or plant some in your garden. Make time for self-care, not more work on yourself. By tending to yourself now, you are reminded to do so more often. And be sure to use a word that might have caused you anxiety in the past, but is essential for your well-being now. No, say it with us. No, thank you. No, I can't. You do not have to explain, just say no, gently but firmly. Then go for a soak. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back to center, replenished and ready for more adventure. We love you so very, very much. So yes, it's about taking care of yourself and knowing that your strength comes from that well, these decisions, these thoughts and beliefs and choices that you make all are what shapes your destiny and shapes your future. And yes, having that good health, that vitality, and that strength, you're coming out of whatever was holding you back and you're rising above it in every way. I mean, even this one has the birds. And this always reminds me of the three birds of Rhiannon that were so healing. And yes, beautiful, beautiful. Birds are always a connection to the gods. And the ravens, you've got the butterflies here for the transformation and the ravens here. Just beautiful, beautiful energy in all of that. I would love to hear if this resonates with you in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you really like this video, you can share it with your friends and share the blessings. Thank you so, so much for watching. Until next time, hugs and blessings to you. Okay, my reading number 2. You chose Hagalaz is your rune. Hagala stands for hail, for the natural storms and disruptive forces. It's something sudden, unexpected, out of the blue disruption. But it's always for your own good in the long run. It's about making sure that you have a strong foundation, taking cover and seeing the changes coming. You'll be able to weather the storm and you'll come out of it. Even if you need to rebuild a little, it'll be for the best in the long run. You can handle anything life throws at you and come out stronger. That's what this rune is about and tells you. Beautiful. And it's not necessarily good or bad. It's a rather ambiguous rune, and it doesn't have a reverse, really. It's one of those natural cycles. And then we've got Rado, okay. Nidavellir, I don't know how to pronounce that. It's the realm of the dwarfs, anyway. And Gibo. So we got more runes here. And Rado we just had Rado in the first reading. It's about that wheel. It's about traveling and astral travel. It's the rainbow bridge, Bifrost, that connects us with the gods and connects the gods to us. It's about the wheel of time that's always spinning and always going. It's the chariot card in the tarot. Fast movement, drive, determination, focus, all of that. And it could be that this rune, with Hagelas and Rado, it's kind of like you're on this course, you're on this fast pace, this course that you're on, and you're not seeing like the potholes in the road, that your chariot is going to hit, because you're going so fast that you're not seeing everything around you. You're not paying attention enough. So that might be a message for one of you at least. And then we've got Nidavellir. I'm not good with pronunciation. I am an American with bad pronunciation. But anyway, it's the realm of the dwarfs. It's that their halls are made of gold. They're the master craftsmen. They're the ones that forged Mjolnir for Thor. And it's telling you that your hard work will be rewarded. That it's a job well done. It's a pat on the back for a job well done. You're a master of your trade. You've mastered something. And now you're reaping the benefits of all of your effort. And it can be an unexpected gift. It can be just that kind of energy. It's beautiful, beautiful, powerful energy there with the dwarves. I love that. They're very, very earthy too. Their realms are kind of in the mountains, and they work with the elements. They work with the silver and gold and metals of the earth. So that kind of beautiful, let me fix that a little bit here, there, just beautiful energy. And then you've got Gibo, which is literally it's a gift. It's generosity, it's reciprocity, it's giving and receiving. It's showing gratitude and appreciation for everything you already have so that more good can come in. It's a gift from the gods. And it's telling you to give generously from what you already have, to fill your cup first and have that strong foundation, and then to give generously from that foundation that you have. It's beautiful, beautiful energy here. Definitely a gift coming in. And it feels like it's going to be a very fast, sudden, it could be a very sudden, like everything changes very, very fast. And whatever this gift is coming in is very, very from the gods. It's a blessing from the gods. Let's see what we got here. Sacred space. Beautiful. Okay. Dreamer. Oh, yes. Let's go this one. And change. Yes. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So we've got with Rado and Hagalaz, that sudden change. We've got sacred space. Take the time for the dreamer in you. Find your power and stillness. In your sacred space is the peace you seek. So again, it's about going within, going and working on your foundations, your inner foundations, your inner strengths, building that up, knowing that you have the confidence, you have the ability to move forward. And that connection with the gods is very strong. You have that connection. And this literally take time for the dreamer in you, and then it's followed by the dreamer. And dreamer says, your dreams have chosen you. Find fulfillment in pursuing your destiny. This is the magic of life. It's kind of like you're creating something new. You're bringing something new into the world. This master of whatever you're building and making is like a dream of yours, a vision that you have in your head that you are bringing down into reality and creating yourself. You've got this creative urge that you need to follow, and it's beautiful. And whatever it is that you are creating is going to bring you peace and happiness and change. Change says you are transforming. Let go of the past. Embrace the light and joy of this new day. And look at the yellows with Gibo and with change, and the butterfly and the dragon and the dragonfly. It's beautiful, beautiful energy. It's all that change and transformation that's taking place because of that gift that you have. It's almost like you didn't even know you had this gift, and suddenly it's kind of like at the forge, he just picks up that hammer and just suddenly he realizes, oh my gosh, I know what to do with this. It's kind of like that past life gift that you have already developed, kind of energy that you might not even be aware of. And it's just this sudden inspiration, the sudden thing that is driving you. And if you follow that, it's going to bring you that peace and happiness and prosperity. Everything that you are looking for is going to be yours. It's beautiful. Your dreams, they choose you. They come to you because you have that already in you. You wouldn't think of it unless it was meant for you, kind of thing. Let's see what we get here with some tarot. Got the Five of Wands, okay. The Knight of Swords. Now let's shuffle these again. And we've got the Ten of Cups. Beautiful. The Ten of Cups with the Gibo and the change. It's now that beautiful love and energy, that fulfillment, emotional fulfillment coming in. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Put that up there better. All right. So, yes, we've got the Five of Wands, it's that fast, that conflict, but it's also defending your beliefs, and it's that fast energy, fast movement. Wands can also be action and creativity. And again, with the Rado and the Hagalaz, it's that very fast, sudden change. But it's knowing within you that you've got the strength to overcome this, that you can definitely come through this and be stronger for it, is what it's telling you. You've got that inner strength already. Focus on that and stay strong in your inner strength and know that you've got this. Whatever happens is going to be for your best. You're going to come out of this stronger, happier, more well rounded, I guess. You've got the Knight of Swords here with this Dreamer and Nidal, the Dwarf Realm. We'll just call it that. The Dwarf Realm and the Dreamer. You've got the Knight of Swords. And it's, again, that changing your thoughts. It's that fast. Knights are fast. Just quick. They don't really think about their actions. They just take action. Knights are all about just taking action. And sometimes it can be rushing into something, but with the swords, it's these fast thoughts that are coming in, and it's that creativity and that dream that's all coming in, and it's those thoughts that are going to get you moving, because they're there for a reason. Those thoughts, they're telling you to do something about it. Whatever it is, try something new, and it's going to just it's just such a sudden flash. Sudden. And then, like I said, this 10 of Cups, the culmination, is that ultimate fulfillment and happiness and joy and love and peace and harmony. And it's that gift and that change. You're transforming. Whatever happened in the past, let go of it and don't focus on that. This is all new. This joy and love and happiness is all new. And it's all coming in because you're following that creativity. You've changed so much, but it's a change on an inner level, that inner strength that you have, that you are finally seeing. And the gods are showing you that this is, they're showing you through your dreams, and what you focus on is what is coming through. And they're showing you and giving you that focus and that determination and helping you to bring this through. And they're giving you all these gifts so that you can come through this and not be in this conflict anymore. And you're going to come out of this into this beautiful, joyous new day. This amazing, amazing energy. But it's through following your dreams and using that creativity that you're going to come through all of this. Let's get one of these and see what we have here. Let's go with that one. Butterfly. It says, you are magical. Beautiful. Dear you, there is balance between activity and rest, ebb and flow. You can't have one without the other. If you're faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is surrender and non-resistance. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow around it. Definitely. See, they're flowing. Now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your life, go with the flow, and in no time you'll reach what you have your heart and hopes set on. Just remember, Spirit will keep your head above water and will direct the currents. When it's time for a greater effort, you'll know exactly when you'll need to work on. Pardon me. When it's time for a greater effort, you'll know exactly when you'll need to work those manifesting muscles. It can be challenging to master the flow of cycles in your life, but as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust those currents, for we're right here with you with our little umbrella drinks, smiling at your success. Love you so much, so very much. Beautiful, beautiful energy. So yes, it is. It's following those dreams, those thoughts, those desires, that passion, and going for it. Just following it and seeing where it leads you, because that's your gift right now. It's bringing in so much gift and change and transformation. It's beautiful, beautiful energy. I would love to hear if this resonates with you in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe And if you really like it, share it with your friends and share the blessings. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, hugs and blessings to you. Okay, pile number 3. You chose Ansu's is the rune. Let's see if you can see it there. Ansu's is like it sounds, answers. It's divine communication, spiritual gifts. Answers are being given. Um, it's about paying attention to the signs and omens around you, like songs, repeating numbers, dreams, visions. They all hold your answers. You're getting that divine wisdom, those downloads. You know, you're getting something. The gods are sending you answers. Your prayers are being answered. Let's see. And then, yes, you've got Perth, Balder, and the 9 worlds. Okay. All right. So, let's see. Perthro, that is another rune, and it's the dice cup, kind of like it shows on this picture. It's that fate and karma. It's luck. But it's always doing your best and trying to be in the highest good of all in order to increase your luck. You know, it's kind of the perks of doing well. It's that change of fate in your favor, that Lady Luck is shining on you, you know, but it's all still a roll of the dice. It's really up to the gods, you know. But you're getting that communication, so you're getting those downloads, and that's helping you to know what is going to happen. So while it's still a roll of the dice, you have some control over this. Your, luck. You can influence your luck by always doing your best. And then we have Balder. And Balder was, he was the son of Odin and Frigg. He was like the most loved. He was the most beautiful, loving, gracious, and cheerful god. And he was so shining, he was like the shining one, and he gives off this light. And it's about being the light and feeling the love of the gods and the blessings from the gods. I mean, that's kind of the ultimate. Boulder is shining on you. The sun is shining on you. It's beautiful energy with this. Answers and Ansus and Perth, and it's all of that. Blessings from the gods are shining on you. And then you've got the 9 worlds. And the 9 worlds is about how everything is connected. All the worlds are all part of Yggdrasil. They're all connected within the world tree, Yggdrasil. And everything is connected. It's kind of like the fate of one affects the fate of everything else. All the realms try to be in harmony and balance with the cycle of nature and time, that it's all cyclical, it's all circular. It's not a straight linear fashion. It's really the cycles of time, and that everything is connected. You've got the yellow there like the sun, and then you've got the sun here with Balder shining on you. You've got the answers with Ansus, and you've got Perth, which is that fate and karma and luck, but it's the luck that you can influence. But all of this is saying that you've got all these blessings, and it's all shining down on you in such a beautiful, beautiful way. Let's see what we get here. Prosperity, beautiful. And that's with Perth. Dance, beautiful. And gentleness. Okay. So again, let's see. Prosperity. Focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. So yes, it's seeing all the good, seeing all these blessings coming in, because they are coming in. Your luck is changing for the better. All this prosperity and gifts are coming in. And then you've got dance. Find your heart's rhythm. Step lightly and swing with the melody. Close your eyes and let joy lead the way. Again, it's following your happiness, your bliss, your joy. It's following that, because those communications that you're getting, those signs, those omens, they're all there to lead you to your joy, to lead you to your prosperity, to lead to all of these gifts coming in. And you've got gentleness. Strength is gentle. True kindness has wings. Love in action endures. And this can be about volunteering. It can be, to me, it's always the birds too. And I know Rhiannon is not Norse or Nordic, but she is the Welsh goddess. And it always reminds me of her birds. She has the 3 healing birds that can heal you and lull you to sleep. And it's kind of that kind of peace and beauty and strength in that gentle way of the birds here is what. Isn't that beautiful? So yes, it's about, birds are always kind of messengers of the gods. And you've also got a lot of frogs here in this amphibian kind of energy, which is kind of, they can go, frogs, or is it frogs or toads? One of them can go with land and water. I mean, the eggs are laid in the water, and then they eventually, they lose their tail and they change form, and they start off almost like a fish shape and turn into the frog, and then they go out onto land. I mean, it's kind of that land, earth, and water kind of energy. But then you've got the sunlight with Boulder. You've got that sunshine and that happiness and that prosperity, following your bliss, following what makes you happy. Follow those urges, It's beautiful, beautiful energy. You've got all these gifts coming in, and you're able to see all that interconnectedness that we have, how everything is connected. Let's see here. Knight of Pentacles, beautiful with that prosperity. Pentacles are all about the material. And the Nine of Swords, okay. And the Page of Wands, yes. So again, it's following your bliss, because, you've got this Knight of Pentacles, which is, Pentacles, like I said, are the material, the earthy, the physical form. And the knights are so fast. They don't always think about what they're doing. They just go for it. So it's that fast energy, that prosperity coming in. And it's not really something you have to think about. It's just there. It's just coming in. It's kind of like your luck, You're rolling all 6s or 7s or whatever the good is. You're rolling the dice, and it's coming up all good for you, all aces, with this Knight of Pentacles. Then you've got the Nine of Swords, and it's see the light here, and the light there, and the light there, and the dance. It's all about, following this divine communication that you've been given, this wisdom and these downloads that are coming in, and following that and rising above it. And that's what's going to give you your ultimate happiness and your fulfillment. It's just going to be that gift that you have is coming from above. Boulder is very much helping you. And then you've got the Page of Wands. And again, with this Page of Wands, she's following her creativity. She's the ultimate kind of, but a page is kind of a new beginning. It's that newness, but she's following it. And it's that new way of doing things. You're following your bliss, as you're starting to change how you're doing things, and you're starting to follow this divine communication that you've had. It's bringing in the prosperity, and it's helping you to change your thoughts and focus on the positive and the good. And then it's allowing you to bring all this beautiful joy and happiness down into the world in such a beautiful way. Like Boulder, Boulder is so loved, and so, because he's so loving, it's being that love that you want to see in the world, that gentleness, and bringing that down in such a beautiful, positive way. Um, let's see here. Well, let's go with that one. It says, with love, and it does have a little heart there. Beautiful. See? It says, dearest you, did you know that when you stop fighting and accept everything exactly as it is right now, miracles start to happen? There is freedom in this kind of radical acceptance. Let go of unrealistic expectations and see things as they really are, not how you would like them to be. You'll be surprised at how everything seems to fall into place. When you refuse to accept things, life gets messy. You act messy, and your world stays in chaos, tension, and disarray. But don't try to force a change or manipulate circumstances. Instead, learn about what is in front of you and face it with your eyes fully open. Then you can decide, stay or go, sink or swim, move or stay still. Acceptance is the key to freedom and opens the door to the real possibilities waiting to be discovered. Set yourself and others free, loving you so much, always and forever. Beautiful. And it is. It's definitely seeing everything there, seeing all the guidance that you are already getting, and seeing it with a clear vision, and following that, and then deciding, do you want the fast action? A lot of this is telling you to go for it, but it's also, that prosperity coming in and following your bliss with the dance, and that gentleness. Be gentle with yourself. Don't expect so much. As you roll this dice, Lady Luck is shining on you. You've got this prosperity coming in, and you've got the Knight of Pentacles, so you don't really have anything to worry about. You can focus on what is coming through to you spiritually, and it's helping you uplift your spirit and uplift those around you. It's beautiful, beautiful energy. I would love to hear if this resonates with you. And, in the comments below, don't forget to subscribe. And if you really like it, you can share it with your friends and share the blessings. Thank you so, so much for watching. And until next time, hugs and blessings to you. Okay, if you chose this pile number 4, you have the blank rune. It does have that cool kind of design on it, but that's just part of the wood that made this rune. The blank is also called the weird or Odin's rune. It's that unlimited potential and possibilities, the unknown, or that which is not meant to be known yet. It's the mystery, it's just everything is possible. It's that void where everything is and contained, and it's all there. There's all that possibility. Then you've got Yura, beautiful. Scotty, okay. And Elhaz or Elgies. All right. So, let's see. Yura is the harvest. He's got the scythe here. And he's all about the harvest, or the harvest time of the year, or it's that reward for your effort and abundance, success through hard work, prosperity, reaping what you sow. What you send out has come back to you. It's your kindness and generosity being repaid. It's definitely that what you've put out there is coming back. Beautiful, beautiful energy with that. And, so that's definitely a gift coming in. And with this unlimited possibilities and potentials, it could be anything, this gift. So it's beautiful. And then you've got Scotty, and she was the wife of Njord, the sea god, but she's a mountain and snow goddess. I mean, Nord was a sea god, and she was the mountain goddess. It's about, their marriage didn't work out because she couldn't live by the sea and he couldn't live by the mountains. They were so different. And it's about being authentic and true to yourself. It's about knowing yourself to be authentic and not losing sight of yourself. It's about being honest and direct and having the courage to stay true to yourself. That's her main message. She is here to help you with that, to follow your inner compass, follow yourself, follow your own inner true self, and knowing your inner true self. It's funny that you've got her, this goddess feminine, with the two masculine kind of feeling cards, which LG's is the elk. It's that divine protection. But LG's is also, as you see the light around him, it works like the light dispelling the darkness, that illumination and blessings from the gods. It's like light workers or light beings who transform the energy around them by raising the vibrations of everything around them. It's like casting that circle of protection around you. It just doesn't let anything, it's that divine protection, that light that is within you and around you that you have naturally, especially when you follow your inner guidance, and so it's by being true to yourself, you also have all this coming back to you, this kindness and generosity that you've put out to the world, this authenticity, this true to yourself being is coming back to you in a way that is supporting you and showing you that by being true to yourself, you are being the light. You are bringing all that light and all of that beautiful, beautiful happiness and energy that we all need to follow. It's so beautiful. And it's through being that way yourself, you have become such an inspiration to others that they want to be more like you. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. Let's see what we get here. Power, yes. It is coming into your own power. Reconciliation, okay. And dance. We have dance with one of the other ones. All right. So power says, call upon the elements. Focus your intentions. The greatest dragon is within you. And yes, it is. It's being true to yourself. It's seeing your own power in these situations. Your power is limitless. You are the only one that limits yourself. I mean, you have unlimited potential to begin with. We are born with that unlimited potential. We are the ones that limit ourselves. So, come into your power and be true to yourself by seeing that and recognizing that you're the only one that can limit yourself. You can bring all this light into the world. And reconciliation says, remember the source of love. A loving action is all you need to begin the process. Reach out with a simple first step. And yes, it could be that, you might have to forgive someone. You might have to see that because you were so different, kind of like Scotty and Nord, it might be something like that where they were just so vastly different that they could stay friends, but they didn't have to live together. They didn't have to be involved. So, you know, in such a way. And you can kind of step back from your relationship and kind of see it in that more objective way and realize that, you can remain friends. You can still have that different style of relationship. And then you've got dance. Follow your heart's rhythm. Step lightly and swing with the melody. Close your eyes and let joy lead the way. And again, it's following your inner compass, it's following your inner bliss. And it's knowing that you have that divine protection and that what you put out there is coming back to you. You know, every action has an equal and opposite reaction, but we can't control the reaction. We can only control what we're sending out there, what we put out there. How you choose to use your power is what you can control. Nothing else can be controlled. You can't control how others react to you, but you can control if you're being true to yourself. Be authentic, follow your inner guidance, your inner light, because that's that unique puzzle piece that the world needs, and that's where you will shine, where you inspire others, where you bring all this peace and love and reconciliation. And how you inspire others is by following your heart and following that and using your power in such a positive way that you light up everything around you. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. But you have that choice. Nobody can make that choice for you. You decide. Let's see what we get here. Yes, we've got the Lovers. Beautiful. Very fitting with the reconciliation. And Scotty. And the Knight of Wands. Beautiful. And do one more. The Two of Wands. Yes, it is very much a choice that you have to make. I mean, the Lovers can be a choice, but it's also that relationship. It's very much a relationship type of reading. With Scotty, it's about knowing yourself and not losing sight of yourself. Don't lose yourself in a relationship. It's kind of that power in that, strength of being complete and being whole in yourself, so that when you come together in a relationship, you both bring all those strengths to that relationship and you help hold each other up and help bring each other up and make each other better people and inspire each other to be better people. And this Knight of Wands, the Knights are very fast, and the Wands are that creativity, that creative energy. It's that, I actually feel like for some of you, might be a specific person, but I feel like it's the kind of the ultimate creative, where one of you wants children and the other one does not. And it could be something like that. But then it comes down to, that Two of Wands, where you need to make that choice. You need to decide what is important to you. There are many, many ways to be creative. And it's that power that you already have within you that you can decide how you want things to be. But you also have to be true to yourself. Don't lose sight of yourself. Don't don't just blend into the relationship that to the point where you're not a whole complete person unto yourself, you know. And this Knight of Wands is about taking action and that creative action, but it's finding creative solutions too. You know, I mean, Scotty and Njord, the sea god and the mountain goddess, it's kind of that they were so vastly different, but maybe they could have come up with a creative way to stay together if they really, really tried. It's seeing things in a creative way that nothing is black and white. There's all this different grays and spectrums and colors. It's beautiful in the world. And it's all of that makes us who we are. All of our various experiences and abilities and strengths and powers and love, and what makes us happy, what makes us who we are, you know? But maybe they could have found a way to a lake on top of a mountain. All that comes to mind is Lake Titicaca. I mean, that's how many thousands of feet above sea level. But however, it's this huge lake in South America, I believe. And it's, maybe they could have lived together someplace like that, where he could have had the sea close to him and she could have had the mountains close to her, and they could have worked things out. It could be something like that, this creative reconciliation, this creative way of being. But you've already got all this love and power and light inside of you that it's really figuring out what makes you happy. What is going to work for you, first of all, and setting that boundary, and then deciding how to let this other person in and how to reconcile that with who you are. It's not losing your freedom, it's not losing your individuality. When you have a loving, healthy relationship, it's coming together as two whole individuals that then make each other better people by inspiring each other to rise above things and becoming better. It's very much that. Let's see what we get here. You are magical. Let's do that with a pretty butterfly. Dear you, there is a balance between activity and rest, ebb and flow. Wow, we just had this for a different one. You can't have one without the other. If you're faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is surrender and non-resistance. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow around it, going with that flow. Now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your life. Go with the flow, and in no time you'll reach what you have your heart and hope set on. Just remember, Spirit will keep your head above water and will direct the currents. When it's time for a greater effort, you'll know exactly when you'll need to work those manifesting muscles. It can be challenging to master the flow of cycles in your life. But as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust those currents, for we're right there with you with our little umbrella drink, smiling at your success, loving you so very much. And yes, it is. It's being true to yourself and knowing that, you've got this ebb and flow. Everything is flowing in your life. This decision that you have to make is really about what's going to make you happy. What are your boundaries? What do you want things to be? And then moving forward in that way, in a loving space. But it's a beautiful, beautiful energy. I would love to hear if this resonates with you. I would love to hear it in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you really like it, you can share it with your friends and share the blessings. Till next time, thank you so very, very much. Hugs and blessings to you.